G'day humans, Chris Stead here. Today we're in Indonesia at the Bali Dynasty Resort on Kuta Beach. This is a place that my family and I stayed for, well, I've stayed there twice actually, but the last time we stayed there was for 4 nights in the family lagoon pool access room. And we're going to, well, in this video, I'm going to take you through a review and a tour of what that room offers. It's really quite special. We actually use that lagoon pool access quite a bit, and you're about to see everything there is to know about that room if you're thinking about staying in it. Then this is part of a bigger and grander content piece I'm doing. We spent 60 days, me and the kids and my wife, backpacking around Southeast Asia, including 12 days in Indonesia. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's going to be heaps of content coming out, showing you about all the cool things we did and where we stayed, and just giving you an insight that can inspire you, hopefully, to come and follow our footsteps and have as great a time as we did. Anyway, let's go check out the Family Lagoon Pool Access Room at the Bali Dynasty Resort, Kuta, Bali. Okay, so here we are, room 172. This is where we're staying. Come take a look. Right, so this is the lagoon, the Family Lagoon Pool Access Room. Now we stayed here going on 7-8 years, almost 8 years ago. And we stayed in a different room. It wasn't a lagoon pool access, but it was very similar design on the other side of the hotel. I think they're pretty similar all the way through. So they haven't changed too much. And I definitely feel like these rooms have probably been very similar for a very long time. Not necessarily a bad thing. There's a few places where you can notice it. So we might as well start in here, the bathroom. So you get a couple of these every single day, just super handy. And they leave it here, so if you're worried about the water, brushing your teeth, that type of thing, just having a bit of a drink. We have been kind of sticking away from the water in the taps, but none of us have gotten sick, and I'm pretty sure we've had a bit going in our mouths. The shower's good pressure, kind of the rainmaker. Although as you can see here, it's one of the ones, if you, it's one of the ones that doesn't fully close. So not my favourite style because it ends up flooding the bathroom more often than not, but still really nice shower, really good pressure. Temperature goes in and out a little bit, but honestly I've been swimming most of the time. I haven't really bothered about it, but decent size. So typical cupboard over here with your safe, some hanging space. There's plenty of storage in here for sure. Mini bar. Which does have stuff in it, but not packed, which is nice because they've left a bit of room for you to put a few things in for yourself, which I like. Otherwise you have to pull it all out and kind of put your stuff in and then swap it around. And a few edibles, but pretty well priced. Now this is pretty cool. So this is when you start getting into what I love about this room, absolutely love about this room, is the family first thinking, right? So obviously a family friendly hotel, family focused room, and they've really thought it through, which is really good. Love it. 5 beds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a family of 5, we so rarely get this. So it's really awesome to see them cater to slightly larger families. The bunk setup, that just pulls out. There's enough space here that you're not blocking the walkway when it's out. So that's quite good, and you can put it away during the day for a bit of extra space. So I like what they've done here with this little nook. As you can see, it's also got a TV specific to the kids, and also PlayStation 4 as well. So a bit of a little kids sanctuary, I guess, should you be spending some time in the room. More storage down here. As you can see, we've got a lot of staff. We are going on a 2-month trip at the moment, so we've got probably more than the average punter. It's good having this bench here to spread it out, but we did max it out reasonably quick, but there is a lot of storage space, so we definitely filled it. Now, if you come through here to the parents' room, these glass doors can close, and this can obviously come down, so it can give you a bit of privacy for, as you know, on the parent side of things. Again, really love that. They've thought that through, because I've stayed in a lot of hotels and a lot of rooms where once you're in a room with a family, that's it. Unless you've got multiple bedrooms, you are stuck in the same living space. Just to have this somewhat of a segregation. Obviously there's a second TV in here should you want to watch an adult movie or they're watching a kid movie. But obviously just for privacy and all those kind of bits and pieces, being able to have some sort of buffer between the two is cool. It's not really going to stop too much with the sound. but at least you can shield it off. And actually my son was snoring all night, so that was good to be able to shield that off. I should say something about the sound. So the room, if you're a light sleeper, then you're going to potentially struggle a bit. The room, there's not much of a buffer between inside and outside, like to the fact that I can hear the ice making machine out in the hallway. I could anyway, I'm sensitive to sound. The rest of the family couldn't hear it. But I don't know what was going on upstairs last night, but just the noise coming out of downstairs, every single footstep, scraping sounds and everything like that. So if half our family couldn't care less, passed straight out, that's fine. Me, I got woken up multiple times. So if you're sensitive to sound, I would try probably get up a little bit and a little bit away from the ice machine. If it's not an issue for you, then don't worry about it. Obviously, once you go up, you lose Lagoon access though. So I don't know which one I prefer. I'll talk about the Lagoon in a second. Lagoon's pretty awesome. Anyway, so a bit more space in here. The TV is just chock full of good channels. A couple of good movie channels, HBO channels, plenty for the kids, Nickelodeon, that type of thing. So there is a lot on there that's included in your rates. What there isn't a lot of is PowerPoints, as you can probably see here. And this probably is where you can see the room kind of dating itself a little bit, is that there really isn't a lot of places to charge things. So make sure you bring an adapter with lots of options like that one, because there's no PowerPoints by the bedside. It's not too easy to find places to charge things, as we found. Bed, really comfortable. Pillows were great. Aircon's been really quite good. The kids got into it and stuffed it up a little bit at the start, but then we managed to get it back on and running, and as soon as we got it running again properly, it cooled the room down within 5 or 10 minutes, and every single time since then we've come in and out. It's been great. Just get the kids away from it and it'll be fine. But yeah, beds still really comfortable, even if I don't know how long they've been here for, but not bad. Now, obviously, if you're getting the Lagoon pool access room, it's about the Lagoon access. So let's go take a look. So I'll open this. So you've got your little private, and I'll just keep the door closed for a second. There's a lot of sound out there. This little private little jetty, almost like walkway down into the water. And when I was first thinking about the Lagoon pool access, and I was like, well, this is something we're going to use a lot of, because there's obviously a big pool out there. There's an adults only pool as well. There's a splash pool and waterworks and a beach. And I was like, okay, so this little private little oasis out the back here, is it something that we're actually going to use, or we're just going to always be on the other side doing kids' activities and things anyway? And it turns out we've actually used it quite a lot. It's actually been really cool. There's actually a little bar out here, which is basically servicing, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 rooms. It's never been busy, and it's kind of separate and policed differently from the main pool. So there's floaties in here, there's balls. You can kind of just go out there at night and have a little swim if you want to cool down. The kids are in there playing Marco Polo at about 10 o'clock last night type thing, for example. So it's actually really been really cool, and doesn't feel pretty fancy. Come and take a close look.
I'm just going to bring this in case you want to play.
So you have a look down here. You can see you got a couple little steps and then a ramp, and it just slides in. It's probably about chest deep the whole way through, and there's little tables and chairs you can sit on, little fountains that spurt, a bar over there that's pretty much never got a queue. I don't know if they include happy hour on that. And then if you look down here, you can see it just extends to the rooms going through here. These are kids' suites going through here, so really quite nice. I like the way that they've done this, and a nice little balcony out here as well to sit in. It's also been quite handy just being able to come in and out. The only drama is that the kids keep wanting to go from the main pool to the Lagoon pool and back again, and they're soaking wet, and then they come through here and just saturate it. So it's a shame that there isn't like a little side access somewhere that you can just kind of let your pass work, so you can just get between the two pools. Yeah, so that is a tour of the family lagoon access room here at the Bali Dynasty Resort. I feel like it's probably been around for a while, but they've got a really good design, and the comfortableness, or how comfy it is, and the way that they've diversified the two areas to give you a real kind of family experience in a reasonably small footprint, I think makes up for it, and makes for a pretty cool experience.